Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is another cover lover, and I'm going to do tonight. Well, let me just be honest with you. I already did most of this, and then realized I didn't have the video up in the screen, so I had to trash that one and start all over again. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do "You Got to Hide Your Love Away" remastered 2009, the Beatles, right? I think originally this was recorded in mono. And they went back and made some enhancements. And I remember I had the albums or whatever it was, CDs, when they came back and they redid it and remastered it on stereo. That was before this. So I don't know exactly what this is, but my wife's, as you know, Suesue from our other channel, Suesue and the Wolfman, loves the Beatles, all-time favorite. I don't think she was even born when the song was popular, but if I'm not mistaken, it's John singing. And she loves John Lennon. So without further ado, I'm going to get this done. And watch this. I'm going to get this up. And all you're going to see really is just their faces. But here we go.
Here I stand, head in hand, turn my face to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on, feeling 2 foot small. Everywhere people stare, each and every day. I can see them laugh at me, and I hear them say, got to hide your love away. Hey, you've got to hide your love away. How can I even try? I can never win. Hearing them, seeing them in the state I'm in. How could she say to me, love will find a way? Gather round, all you clowns, let me hear you say, hey, you've got to hide your love away. Hey, you've got to hide your love away.
You know, I've said this, guys. First of all, I love the Beatles, love that song. You know, I grew up with it. And the reason I say that is because my father, those of you who know the family and my siblings and stuff know that my father was not an easy man to get along with. And but one thing that he had that I really loved was the fact that he loved very eclectic music. And if you looked through his album collection, he would have country and western, gospel, lots of Elvis, well, not lots of Elvis, but enough. And they have some Beatles. The one Beatles album that I remember him having that we actually broke one time, no wonder he beat us. Anyway, was the Let It Be. And I loved it. I played it to death. And it was when it first came out, my dad got it. And like I said, we were kids, we destroyed it. I don't know how. But that's one thing I can say positive about my dad. He gave me a love of music. Now, he wasn't necessarily a musician. He could sing. He didn't think he could. And he played guitar a little bit, but he was very self-conscious. And you know, he felt like he lived a rough life, right? He had 5 kids when he was 22. Anyway, I won't get into all that, but just to say that I have to thank my father, who's no longer around, for instilling not only a love of music, but love of eclectic stuff that's different, right? That's why I have this channel now. So we're going to go right on over and do, this is Chris Stapleton, Willie Nelson, and Chris Christopherson forming You Got to Hide Your Love Away from 2015, which wasn't that long ago. So let's see how it's done and how they do it.
Here again is Chris Stapleton, this time with Chris Christopherson and living music legend, Willie Nelson.
Here I stand. If she's gone, I can't go on.
Okay, I'm going to back that up, sorry, all the way to the beginning because on my side, I had a huge glitch and it just jumped forward. And so here we go, same thing, Chris Stapleton, Willie Nelson, and Chris Christopherson.
Here again is Chris Stapleton, this time with Chris Christopherson and living music legend, Willie Nelson.
Here I stand.
Okay, we'll let it go.
If she's gone, I can't go on. Feeling too small. Everywhere people stand, each and every day, I can see them laugh at me, and I hear them say, come on now. Hey, got to hide your love away. Hey, got to hide
Wow. Okay, guys, let me get this clear. Just a few things to say about that. I had not watched it before, and I have to say what I'm a little disappointed about when I should have watched. I don't think it made any difference. I couldn't find another cover of that song. What disappoints me is that Willie and Kris sang harmonies in the background, didn't sing any of the vocals. And I love Chris Stapleton's voice. And I'm not a big fan of Chris Stapleton's voice at all. But they're living legends, right? And Chris Stapleton's fairly new, but he's going to have a huge career, and he's going to be a living legend one of these days when I'm long gone, right? But I wanted to hear Willie sing a line. I didn't want that mind to hear Chris sing a line, because they can't sing harmonies, brother. I mean, I've seen them in other things, or especially Willie, and I love Willie. He does some harmony stuff with himself when he's in the studio, but they don't sing harmonies. That live harmony was trash. It was terrible. I'm sorry if I hurt anybody's feelings. I was highly disappointed, and you're probably going to see that come out. Sorry, guys. But thank you for coming. I hope you like this. And, this is what I do. So if you like this video, hit like. If you like the idea, hit subscribe. Share it with your friends, because if you like the idea of a cover and then or a song and then a cover, or even a cover against a cover, that's what I do. And share it with your friends, because if you like it, they probably like it. Comment down below. Ring the notification bell. I get these things out of order so that you'll see when I have other stuff coming up. And do comment down below, because I like to hear what you have to say. And even if you come back on and say you should have done that, or I didn't like it, I'm perfectly fine with that. I don't want people just coming on here and kissing my ass, right? Apologies to some people, but don't be mean, don't be nasty. If you have constructive criticism and that's not what I think it should be, then that's fine. Just don't be mean, don't be nasty, and come back, please. All right, guys, listen, I love you, and peace. We'll see you next time.